overall, it was a good season. You know, we accomplished some goals, beating Baylor, A&M, and Texas the same year for the first time ever, which was tremendous. I look back at winning at Baylor, which was something that we hadn't done in 16 years, and winning against Texas at home in front of over 1,000 people on senior night was something I'll never forget. You know, finishing second in the Big 12 was also something that we hoped to win the conference, but finishing second was a good result for us. But there are some things also that made it difficult. You know, losing to Baylor in the conference tournament, we had opportunities to win that match, 2 points away from winning. And then the biggest heartbreaker maybe of my career was at Cal in the second round of the NCAA tournament, being 1 game away from going to the Sweet 16 as a team. It was tough to swallow. But, and then on a tremendous note, for Gonzalo to be All-American in singles, to join Ray in that regard was amazing, because Gonzalo deserved to be All-American. And then what an amazing way to cap their seasons by making the championship match in doubles. I can't tell you how proud I am of those 2 guys. You'd like to think they could. I did know that they had opportunities to do well because they're such good doubles players. They love playing with each other. They're very loose and relaxed. But the amazing thing about this team is they didn't even begin playing together until March. So they only had 11 matches under their belt, where a lot of teams had 40 and 50. But I knew they could do well, and after winning that first match against Tennessee, a team ranked 12, they just took off, beat number 6 easily. They beat the number 2 team in the country, and then in the semifinals played very well. So I knew they had it in them. Could I have guessed that they would do this? You never know. I do know that when you make it to the finals and you're up 4-2 in the first set, you have a chance to be the national champions. It's also very difficult. But to make the finals, to be All-Americans in singles and doubles, and to play in the last match for their senior year, I don't know that we could ever have 2 seniors do this again. They mean the most to me because they both gave 4 years. I've had other players that maybe were ranked higher at one point during their career. These are the only 2 All-Americans in singles and doubles. They're the winningest players. But more importantly, what they did for the team. 4 years of being in the top 20, top 25, taking our team to the second round of the NCAAs. That is more important to me than anything. They took our team to another level, and both of those guys came in with a lot of credentials, a lot of expectations, and they met them. Everything, and those guys are going to have to step up, not only on the court but off the court. We've got some new players coming in. There's no question there'll be a little bit of a drop off for 1 year, but we're going to work them hard, and people know Texas Tech tennis is a school that's going to do well. Men's and women's tennis now, and so for us, although we're losing our top 3 guys, 2 of the greatest players to ever play, we're not going in looking for any sympathy. We're going to come out and we're going to work these guys hard, and we'll be ready for next year. Well, no doubt, and I'm so proud of what Todd Chapman and Todd Petty have done. Listen, the women's tennis team is the greatest story here by far, not even close. To be Big 12 champs and Todd's 3rd year, and they have no seniors. We just want to kind of ride off their coattails now, and I'm so proud of what they've accomplished. But it's not men's tennis, women's tennis. It's tennis at Texas Tech. Well, we've signed 2 players. We're expecting to have 2 more, and you know, Louis and Felipe. Felipe's from Brazil. We have 2 really good, talented players that are coming here as freshmen, but they're great kids. They love the game. They work really hard, and that's what we've got to have. I want to have blue-collar, hard-nosed players that really want to get better. And you're going to be successful when you have some talent, yes, but those things are much more important, because you have to have that as well as leadership to become even better. You know, I don't know that I have any expectations other than what I always have, and that's simply to make the NCAA tournament. Once you get to that point, then you want to go farther and farther. But my expectation is to do the best job I can do coaching and teaching, and get the most out of these players so that they are more prepared not only for the season, but more prepared for life.